Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the month of July 2023. My microphone was not working in the beginning of this reading, so that's why I am giving this intro now, and enjoy your reading. First, you have the earthworm spirit coming out to represent this month, which is so funny because for Aquarius, which is another elemental sign that you shared, like you're both air signs, I literally titled their video, their reading, that they're a productive little bookworm. And then I was just thinking of that, and then I was pulling up your cards, and I'm like, oh my gosh, of course you would also get the worm spirit here right as I was thinking that. So this spirit is actually really awesome. They're super beneficial for the soil, and really they just prepare, aerate the soil, and make it fertile. So to me, this month for you is all about just preparing something in your life to make it very ready for something. Does that make sense? So like, for example, if you're moving, I'm just seeing you boxing up all your things, maybe painting the walls, fixing things up, preparing the space for this move, or to sell or to rent, whatever. Or if it's like a business that you own, it's like, okay, I'm preparing this business, the foundation, you know, the website, the marketing system, whatever, social media, my brand, for some type of launch. Or like if you're in between semesters right now, it's like, okay, I'm gonna, you know, get myself an apartment, and I'm going to buy some school supplies and this and that, and just preparing for the next semester. I don't know, I'm seeing something here about preparing for success of some kind, and we even see the rainbow in here, so much positivity will be coming from this preparation work. Also, you know what I'm seeing? Feng Shui for some people. One of my biggest energy tips is to use the concepts of Feng Shui to prepare for blessings to enter your life. For example, if you're single and you really want love to enter your life, prepare your bedroom energetically. Like, make sure your bed is accessible from both sides. You have 2 end tables for you and another person. You have an empty drawer waiting for your soulmate to arrive. Your room is clean. You know, energetically prepare yourself for what it is that you're looking to bring in, which makes sense because you also have the source of magic coming through from the fairy wisdom oracle. So to me, these cards are kind of saying, like, when you energetically prepare for something to enter your life, it will enter your life. Okay, so what kind of space? And it's interesting because she's literally in outer space, and every time I take a shamanic journey to talk to the spirit of magic, it is always in outer space for some reason. And she's holding here a black crystal, which to me represents the concept of space, you know, empty space for manifestation to take form. Beautiful, fertile, dark soil that is empty for seedlings to grow into something more. This month of July is really giving the energy of creating space for magic to work. So what kind of space do you need to make in your life for the manifestations that you are looking to achieve? What kind of foundation needs to be laid out for that manifestation to come through? Okay, like if you have a business goal, or like you want to open a business, for example, the space you need is literally a space to sell, a space for that business to exist. So during the month of July, you might be moving into a brick and mortar store to run your shop from, or working on a website or a social media platform somewhere, a space for you to run that. If you're looking to manifest love, making space in your home, in your bedroom, in your heart, okay, will help you manifest that. These cards are saying make the space, prepare the foundation so that it may come to you now. Beautiful message. You also have the King of Water coming out in reversed. This is what it looks like upright, and I'm going to read to you from the book what this means. When the King of Water appears reversed, he can represent a feeling of boredom. When he appears in your reading, ask yourself if you believe that your life is lacking excitement. Has peace and calm slowly transformed into a boring routine? Maybe it is time to shake things up a little and to ride the waves for a while. You might need a little excitement and to be unpredictable and spontaneous. In your best interests, however, do seek a productive outlet for your excitement. Yeah, Gemini. I'm looking straight at everyone with Gemini placements. Productive outlet for your excitement rather than looking for conflict or creating drama for drama's sake. That might destroy your peace and calm completely instead of enlivening your life. The King of Water reversed also cautions against behaviors born of jealousy and a need to possess. If you have fears or concerns regarding a relationship, address them. Do not allow jealousy to fester. If there is a reason for concern and a situation cannot be resolved, then perhaps it is best to let it go. Remember, the person in question is not a possession. Allow them to leave if leaving is what they feel they must do, even if they leave in order to be with another. On the other hand, be mindful not to allow your own insecurity and imagination to drive a wedge between yourself and the one you love. So essentially, watch out for jealousy, okay? Any jealousy that you're feeling, it's only creating a wedge between you and someone around you at this time. So try not to act out on that. Try to temper it out, keep it under control. And if someone else decides to leave because they're insecure, let them, okay? You don't need that energy in your life. So we have 9 tarot cards, 3 rows of 3. I haven't seen them yet, so we're going to flip them over one by one and get further detail into this month ahead. First, you have the Star in reverse, which to me shows like a dream that you have that does not have the space to come into your life right now, which is exactly what we were talking about. To me, I'm seeing this card in your reading as like the universe has already prepared this manifestation, this dream. The energy is already there, ready to come into your life. You need to create the space for it in your life, okay? You need to create the way in which it will come forward. Second card out for you, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Look at that. Slow and steady growth. I love the Knight of Pentacles when it comes to growth because it's so stable and it's long lasting. It's here for a long time. Also, this can show an earth sign in your life, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that is here to stay. They're stable and they're not like treating you wrong in any way. I'm seeing here, Gemini, actually some of you guys might be questioning if someone's being honest to you, if they resonate with this Knight of Pentacles. This could be someone that you're dating or someone who doesn't necessarily have a long-term place in your life just yet. Like you're not married to them. You're not like living with them. You're not, they're not like related to you. It's a relationship that's in a growth state. So you might have known them for like less than a couple of years, I would say. And you might be either experiencing some jealousy or some insecurity, worry like that they might leave, they might walk away. And this reading is kind of saying like, you need to address that and get to a place within yourself where you're saying to yourself, if they choose to walk away, that's on them. And I don't need to worry about that. If they choose to walk away, that's their own doing. And I have no control over that. So there's no need to worry about that one or act in a way that shows that I'm worrying about that. Does that make sense? So I'm seeing here you trying to be more secure and trusting of someone in your life who is trying to get closer to you, because I do see that they're a very trustworthy individual. So yeah, that's great to see. Third card out for you is the Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh my gosh, you have the King of Water in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Essentially a matching pair, both in reverse. Guys. Work on jealousy, insecurity for real, guys. This month, definitely pay attention to any emotional baggage that may come up. This Knight of Pentacles person here, I honestly feel like they have good intentions and they're wanting to grow and be long-term in your life. But for some reason, I don't know if there's like something from the past coming back up for you emotionally this month. And it's almost like you don't believe this person. You don't believe that they're here for the long run. And it can create some insecurities within you, and you might like kind of come off as controlling because like you don't. An abandonment wound might need to be addressed here. And if it's not your abandonment wound, it could be someone else's. But I am definitely seeing that here. Someone who has been hurt in the past emotionally. And so they come off as either clingy or controlling emotionally. or just like too much, okay? Too much, because they're afraid of the other person leaving. This could be you. This could be someone else. Honestly, I feel like for a lot of you, it's you. And that's fine, guys, as long as you're aware of it and you're working on it. I'm seeing here July is a great month to strive to have a secure attachment style, learn more about the attachment styles and how to be a more secure person, more grounded within yourself, and just trusting that, you know, you have everything that you need. Life will always provide for you. And even if someone does choose to abandon you or something doesn't work out for you, that is not a reflection of your worth, okay? And learning how to release that fear and just exist in this place of trusting and enjoying the process, okay? Second row, fourth card out, we have the Six of Wands upright. I am seeing popularity, fame, success. Okay, so if you do have your own business, social media platform, creative project, or of some sort, like I'm just seeing recognition for your efforts. Okay, even in your career, like you might be getting a raise, a promotion, something like that. Lots of new eyes on you, new followers, subscribers. I'm seeing like higher up people of importance watching you, scouting you out, seeing what you can do. To me, it feels like you're someone who is up and coming in your field, whatever that means. Up and coming in the social life of the area you live in. As if this is some type of like 1800s, like rich classist type of social hierarchy thing. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just seeing success here for you guys. Long-awaited success on a dream. This comes out right underneath the star in reversed. So a dream that has been blocked seemingly for a while. You know, you've been working on it and it just hasn't really been going anywhere. I see it suddenly, very suddenly, kind of having success because you're starting to more steadily put energy into it and work towards it with the Knight of Cups here, or Knight of Pentacles here. And it may be paying off for you. Both in recognition and financially or materially, physically. Center of your spread is the High Priestess in reversed, which is a very magic, very intuitive, very psychic card. Like I said, guys, pay attention to your dreams because they are showing you things that are hidden beneath the surface. I'm seeing dreams here that are bringing subconscious wounds, Queen of Cups reversed, to the surface, and you need to take them super seriously because what these dreams are trying to tell you is that you need to heal this thing in order to show up in your present day reality as healed, ready, and prepared, okay? Prepared as possible. So I'm seeing here dreams are going to be really important for you. Your dreams are showing you the subconscious wounds that need to be healed, addressed, and processed, lest they repeat themselves, okay? That was... Yeah, guys. Spirit's giving you really strong signs, really strong dreams. So, pay attention. Sixth card out, we have the Empress. Beautiful progression. We go from the second major arcana to the third. Divine feminine energy is so strong right now. Like, you... guys. I'm like getting deja vu with this reading too. You have the Empress and the Source of Magic and the Six of Wands. Some of you guys might be getting famous during this month. I'm not even exaggerating. Maybe getting famous this month, suddenly blowing up in some way, sudden accomplishment, something you've been working at steadily is suddenly like blowing up for you, being super successful out of nowhere. Like you felt really blocked in this area of life for, it feels like years. Like you kept pouring in work, but it was just very stagnant, like a plateau. And then you've kind of gotten into a rhythm, a routine, where you're like, okay, if I just keep doing this, it will grow steadily. I'll build a steady momentum and that'll be fine, you know? And then it's like you did that for a few weeks, I feel, and then it just suddenly takes off. So I'm seeing something like that. I know that sounds so weird if some of you are like, what the heck are you talking about? I don't understand it because I'm not you. But that's what I'm seeing. It's like something didn't work for a long time that you like tried to manifest. You like prayed about it. You asked the universe, you know, you did your affirmations, and it was just stuck at this plateau. And then you found a physical routine, a way that you could take your power back and be like, you know what, instead of waiting for the universe, I'm going to take power in my own hands. If I do this routine, this set of steps, I will see improvements gradually. And then after a few weeks of doing that, that is when the universe is like, boom, here it is. Huge, like dropping just success on you. Like, okay, you got yourself where we needed you to be energetically. Boom, there it is. Remember how we said like all of this energy of success has been building up and building up and building up and waiting for the environment to be right, the space to exist in your life for it to come through. I feel like you are making that space. You have the exact plan aligned, like, okay, this is how it will come through. I'll take these steps, it'll come through. And then it like, boom, there it is. All those blessings are dropped into your life. Crazy, guys. This is like overnight success, overnight fame, overnight fortune for some of you. Like, boom, there it is. Here's the answer to your problems. Oh my God, you're reminding me of a story someone actually just told me earlier today. Sometimes spirit communicates messages through my memories. And the story was that like this person tried to have a baby for like 20 years. And she was like 40 something. And she went to a different doctor. She's been going to the same doctor for all those years trying to get pregnant, like artificial insemination. Goes to a different doctor. That doctor says there's a different problem that existed. Did a tiny little surgery and then immediately got pregnant. Just like that. Just like that. Out of nowhere. Like completely, boom, there it is. I know you've been waiting. I know it's been super stagnant, but suddenly here's the change. I don't know. Sometimes the universe is really weird like that. But it does, this sudden like boom, there it is, blessing, success, comes after you decide to make a change. Like you stop, it's so weird. You stop praying for it, you stop manifesting it, and you start taking actionable steps, trying to work for it yourself. And then that's when the universe is like, okay, here it is. It's like you work for it, and because the universe is you, a reflection of you, the universe then works for it as well. And boom, there it is. I don't know. I keep coming back to that. Boom, there it is. All right. Third and final row for you, seventh card, is the King of Pentacles in reversed. Okay. So this is someone in your life. They could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And to me, this person is different from the Knight of Pentacles, different person. But here's the thing, guys. It's like we said, you have to figure out what this like psychological thing is that you need to heal from. Because to me, I feel like there's a King of Pentacles reverse person here. This was someone in your life who was of importance to you. So this could be an ex for many of you, or a family member, like a father figure, or someone who was really greedy with their time, energy, and attention that they gave you. Like they did not pour as much into your connection as you poured into it, and just was very stubborn, unchanging, maybe even had you questioning your worth at times. And there's someone in your life who is newer to you, who is they have a lot of like surface level similarities to this person, but they are a different person, and they're actually kind of like everything you wanted this person to be, but they aren't. This person is, and then some. Does that make sense? Which is why it's important for you to heal from whatever, like, it keeps coming up in your dreams, I want to say. Whatever, like, subconscious wounding that you have here, it's really important for you to pay attention to that. Any jealousy or, like, fear of abandonment wound, fear of you walking away wound, fear of this newer person becoming this King of Pentacles reverse person. Like, I'm never going to offer you the commitment. I'm never going to do that, whatever. You have a fear that this newer person is going to be like that. That needs to be addressed. I don't know. 8th card out, we have the Two of Wands in reversed. So to me, this is like, okay, so all this good stuff is happening. Now what? Now what? Never satisfied, Gemini. You reach a goal this month and you're like, okay, what's my next goal? Just like that. Take time to celebrate, guys. Take time to celebrate. And your final card out is the Five of Swords in reversed. There's been a lot of cards here for the past few months that have been talking about walking away. And to me, I feel like you might have literally broken up with someone or walked away from someone, but spiritually, emotionally, there may still need to be some work that you do to like emotionally walk away from the situation, heal from the situation. I don't know. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to like your fears in relationships, okay? Any jealousies. They're all trying to teach you something, so don't sweep it under the rug. That's what I want to say, Gemini, okay? Anyways, I'm going to finish your reading off there. Thank you for joining me. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already. I definitely recommend watching for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of July for you. And if you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer spiritual life coaching sessions, and I sell a goddess energy intention oil. So go ahead and check it out. Bye-bye.